And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Luka Doncic. Rodman is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Moncrief, and it's Holmgren in at the center. And for the Hornets, they've got Jimmy Butler, Edey out there with Isaac. Then there's West, and it's Carter in. The shooting guard position. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here's West. Pass to Isaac. And here is Butler. Clock at 6. West with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Up and against Isaac. Now Doncic tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. That free throw good from Butler. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now here is Carter after Luka Doncic's miss. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brooks outside. Isaac with the steal. Here's Butler. Plays it up off the glass.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Brooks outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Brooks. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Butler on the wing. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Count it.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. West dishes to Carter. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Doncic outside. Brooks with a screen on Butler. The 3 for Doncic. The Hornets pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Doncic. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Dallas, no good that time either. Hornets leading by 4. Carter, the pass to West. To the inside. Here's Heaney. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Doncic kicks to Holmgren. Doncic passes to Moncrief. That one's in. His first shot this game.
You know, even though he's about 6'4", Moncrief is comfortable looking to do work inside. He's not afraid of anybody in there.
Isaac against Rodman. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. They get it again, and that one is off. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's West. Can't cash in from the high post. Dallas has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Rodman kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so it's Charlotte with it after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Butler passes to West. Out to Carter. The shot's good on the assist by West.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Weber comes in for Dennis Rodman. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Brooks. And Thomas subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here is Thomas. Pass to Weber. The 8-footer. Bank shot. No good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Moncrief against Carter. Moncrief, the pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Moncrief. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
The kick outside to Butler. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Butler's got 7.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard. It's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The first one falls. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And so Butler nails both of them. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded. It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They set the pick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Thomas. No scoring in this one. Weber kicks to Thomas. Hartenstein with the screen on Dunn. It's stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And they recover it. Goes back up, and it's blocked.
How about the denial from Weber? Boy, I love when he's active on the defensive end like that.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Done against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Dunn. And the Hornets lead by 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good demonstration of concentration there from Weber. Even with the hit, he stayed under control and got it up and down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Butler. Free throw good from Weber. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Now here's Green. He has yet to score. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Third team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Khalil Ware. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. 1:07 left to play here in the first. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Thybulle following the score by Dallas. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Cans it from downtown. Dunn's got 5.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Now, here's Thomas, still without a basket. Weber gets the bucket.
Assist goes to Isaiah Thomas.
26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Thomas against Dunn. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
What's up?
Free throw, no good for Dunn. Here's Moody. He made it! He got it!
Big time!
Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Charlotte in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
We've got Carter. Clint Capella is out there with Edey. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's West in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Edey. Out Carter. This one for three. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his fourth rebound in this one. Thomas kicks to Rodman. Back to Thomas. West with the steal. Now here's Thybulle. T right on him. To the middle. Here's
That was worth the price of admission.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Holmgren with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Edey picks one up.
Second team foul.
The Mavericks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Isaac's checked in for the Hornets. And Dallas with a change here too. Moncrief is checked in for Moses Moody. Holmgren hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Edie. Back to West. Thomas with the steal. Fast break Dallas. Moncrief fell Sid with it. And it's Carter picking him up.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
West outside. A 3-ball. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here is Moncrief. And it's sent back by Carter. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And the Hornets making a change here. Butler's checked in. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Moncrief. True on the 14-footer.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Hornets leading by 3. Carter right side. Pass to West. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3. The 3 for Doncic. No good on that one.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Now, here's Doncic. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Holmgren sends the screen for Doncic. And it's sent back by Isaac. Now, here's Thibault. Brooks covering. Carter. To end the cold streak. And it's in off the backboard. Carter's got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Rodman dishes to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Moncrief. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Moncrief's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
West against Doncic. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And, you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
Brooks outside. Inside. Holmgren in the post. He's covered by Isaac. Out to Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Carter outside. Pass to Thibault. Now Isaac. Outside Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Rodman against West. Back to Brooks. And Thibault sends it back. Doncic against West. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Weber comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Doncic. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Moncrief. Back to Weber.
Hornets foul. Khalil Ware. Second personal foul. Third.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Hartenstein finds Brooks. Alexander-Walker with the ball. West is there. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Excellent defense there. We know what kind of competitor West is. I mean, right up on top of the shooter there.
Moncrief against Dunn. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. And here is Brooks. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Green taking his time here. Pass to West. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. West has got 6.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Now, Alexander-Walker. Still yet to score. Good on the shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thomas comes in for Moncrief. Looking over the floor. West outside. 6 to shoot. And Thomas pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 5. .146 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Weber. The shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Weber's got 7 points.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Webber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
Capella with a screen on Thomas. Down low. And Capella with the basket on the assist from West. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
1:07 left in the first half. Here's Weber. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. West against Thomas. West passes to Capella. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Pass to West. Over Thomas. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closely. Now, here is Weber. Capella covering. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The Mavericks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Weber, no good on the free throw.
And, you know, Weber's versatility really stands out. I mean, he's a big man that can pass, rebound, and score in a lot of ways.
Capella with a screen on Thomas. Here's Dunn. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Charlotte leading by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Mavericks trail by 3. So Thomas sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Dylan Brooks out there with Rodman. Then it's Moncrief. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Doncic in at the point. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here is Carter. Back to West. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. West has got his third basket of the night right there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brooks with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Isaac. Still scoreless. Carter down low. Moncrief defending. And it's in there. And the Hornets lead by 2. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Doncic to the middle. A second chance effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Zach Edey picks one up.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Holmgren hits them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Edey. Back to West. Now here's Butler. Isaac a screen on Brooks. Isaac outside. 5 on the clock. West outside. And Holmgren pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Another miss by Holmgren. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Doncic, bounce pass. Pass to Holmgren for the lead. Good on the three-point shot. Holmgren's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Back to West. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. West has got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's Moncrief on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not quite sure if Moncrief will take the shot or pass it when you're defending him. That time the defense a little too tight there.
The Mavericks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, what makes Moncrief so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ware's checked in. Moncrief hits them both. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside Butler. Back to West. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Ware passes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Over Brooks. And it's Butler missing. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brooks kicks to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Isaac. Here's Ware. Oh, good on the triple. Over in the corner, Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Poke loose. Carter with it. He's picked up by Doncic. West against Brooks. And it's West missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Butler. Isaac with a screen for Butler. Fires it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Butler's got 17 now.
And, you know, with Jimmy Butler, he makes it look easy. His offense continues to just get better and better year after year.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Atlanta fans, on the court is your host. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Isaac. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Jimmy Butler. Green, he's checked in for Carter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for West. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Alexander Walker comes in for Dylan Brooks. Moody's checked in for Moncrief. And Thomas subbed in for Luka Doncic. Thomas passes to Moody. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Count that one. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Green with a screen for Dunn. Offline with his 3. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Alexander Walker passes to Moody. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Rodman. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. To the paint. Now, here's Moody. Outside Thomas. Hartenstein with the screen for Thomas. And there's the drive.
You know, on the drive, Thomas knows exactly how to disrupt the defense and get himself out. Get him off balance and draw the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
And the first one at the line is good.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Weber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Thomas. Hornets trail by 5. Dunn outside to the right side. Hartenstein against Capella. Outside, Green. Here's Dunn. Charlotte no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 5. Alexander Walker on the wing. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Charlotte has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Green dishes to Dunn. There's the pick. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Moses Moody.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
The Hornets have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. The free throw drops in for Dunn. And so Dunn nails both of them. Mavericks leading by 3. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Grabber outside. Back to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Dallas ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Grabber inside. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Thibault kicks to Dunn. 1:49 left in the third. And the 3-ball is good.
Tell you what, guys, it's simply a guessing game for the defense when Dunn is involved in pick-and-roll situations. From that spot, and in that situation, he can beat you a lot of ways.
Now, here's Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even against tough defense, Thomas is never phased. He's fearless in going against contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Edey's checked in for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
And so Green will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Dunn. .107 left here in the third quarter. Capella with a screen on Thomas. For the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. Moody with it. Now guarded by Dunn. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Dunn passes to Thibault. Back to Dunn. Charlotte moving it around. And here's Green outside. Weber pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 3. A floater. That one, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. West is out there with Carter. Then there's Edey. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Butler. Butler sinks the tough shot inside.
Boy, I like the way Butler is just patient in his release. Doesn't allow the defender to affect his shot.
Moody with it. Outside Thomas. Money from the wing. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Butler. Outside Green. Vince Carter on the wing. From about 19 feet, it's rebounded by Dallas. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And for the Hornets, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Carter dishes to Butler. Here's the screen to the inside. Edey. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Moody from deep. The three-pointer is right on target.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
West kicks to Green. West outside. Tries it from 19. And it's Carter missing. Mavericks leading by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Moody, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Moody's got 5 points in the quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Outside Butler. Back to West. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Thomas. Holmgren sets the screen for Thomas. Holmgren the pass to Moody. Rodman with it. Here's Holmgren. He can't hit that time. Hornets trail by 4. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Green. Moncrief, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Thomas. Pass to Carter. Here's Edey, defended by Holmgren. Now West. Over in the corner, Isaac. Clock at 6. West kicks to Butler. Carter with the 3. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Moncrief, El Cid with it, defended by Carter. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. West has got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler from outside. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Isaac down low. Rodman on him. Butler feeling out a bit. Over Brooks. And again, the Hornets missing. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Doncic. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And it's 9 points for Luka Doncic. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the break, listening in with Charles Lee and his team, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. West passes to Isaac. Butler with the ball for three. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Here's Moncrief. Doncic outside. Outside, Rodman. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Launches it. Carter pulls it in.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
West against Doncic. West draws the double. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Holmgren with a screen on Butler. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Here's West. Pass to Isaac. Now Carter. Here's Butler. Butler missing again.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Chet Holmgren. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Hornets trail by 7. And here is Butler. Shot clock at 6. High arcing shot. Nice D from Brooks. Mavericks leading by 7. Holmgren with a screen on West. And Brooks. Here we go. Doncic kicks to Brooks. Back to Doncic. Over Butler. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Butler. Shoots a fader, and the shot goes down. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
Now Doncic. Out to Moncrief. The 10-footer. And it's Dallas with another. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Brooks kicks to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Doncic dishes to Moncrief. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. 1:33 left in the game. Carter against Moncrief. And then Carter with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Holmgren. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Pass to West. Shoots over Moncrief. Some solid defense from Moncrief. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Rodman sets the screen for Doncic. Wants to get it to Rodman and does. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Carter on the wing. Tries from 16, and the jumper is good.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And they double up Doncic. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here is Carter.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
2 shots.
Carter hits them both. And the Mavericks with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9, and that's an intentional foul.
4th team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Sidney Moncrief. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Isaac. Not really his range, and it's off target. Here's Holmgren. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Graham.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now Atlanta's starting five. They've got Thompson, Walker out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Black in at the one. Outside Tatum. Back to Walker. Pass to Tatum. Over Barnes. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Jason Tatum is comfortable anywhere on the hardwood?
Here's Daniels. Back to Barnes. Dort outside. Outside Barnes. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Pass to Daniels. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Hawks.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Allie, thank you. Here's Camby. They grab their own miss. That one's good for 2.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Screen by O'Neal. He takes it in, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Houston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Camby. Tatum with it. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Barnes. Knocks down the long J.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Ooh, ripped away. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Daniels passes to Dumars. Barnes with it. Down low. Stolen. And now the Hawks on the break. Walker against Barnes. Outside Tatum. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Tatum's got 5 now.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Walker against Dort. Left side O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's Dumars, defended by Thompson. Dumars misses. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Dumars, defended by Thompson. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Dort. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's tipped. Dort with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Dumars, defended by Thompson. Now Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Atlanta leading by 4. Thompson outside. Outside Walker. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Dort, the pass to Daniels. Screen by O'Neal. Pulls up, high post. Here's Black. No points yet. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Dort grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 4. Now here's O'Neal. They still need this. And the layup is up and in.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And the Hawks with possession here. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Antoine Walker taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
3-pointer Harden. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You gotta chase Harden off that 3-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Ryan, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Hart. Johnson with it. Going inside. Tipped. With the floater. It's hauled in by Houston.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Trent, the pass to Gobert. Back to Trent. There's the screen by Johnson. Clock at 6. And Trent gets the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Stewart. There's a screen. Healed for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up. Harden's got 6.
No problem for Harden scoring under pressure.
Outside Johnson. Trent outside. There's the screen by Johnson. There's the triple. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Hawks on D. 4-point game. Johnson a screen on Hield. Trent from long range. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Stewart. Now Hield. Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Johnson passes to Johnson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Here's Trent. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Johnson.
James Harden, shooting 1.
good from Harden.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Gobert with a screen on Stewart. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Hield. Here's Dang. Takes the three. Hart pulls it in. On the wing, Mathurin. Outside Hart. Johnson with it. Defended by Harden. Hield against Trent. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Three-pointer Mathurin. The shot won't fall. Atlanta leading by 5. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Hart with the defensive effort. Well, the Rockets shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Johnson finds Hart. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. Second team.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For Houston, Josh Hart taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Atlanta on top, up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
They've got Scotty Barnes, Dyson Daniels out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
And he makes the first.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And so Tatum nails both of them. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Dort's shot is good.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Stripped away. Back comes Houston in transition. Throw throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Thompson outside. Up top, Harden. Over Dort. Harden misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Atlanta foul. Marcus Camby. First personal foul. First team foul.
Black's checked in for James Harden. Here's Dumars, defended by Thompson. Barnes passes to O'Neal. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist. And that ties it up.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Black. Left side, Tatum. It's tipped. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Both free throws good from Barnes. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Black passes to Tatum. Here's Tang. He's scoreless. Yep, count it.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Daniels. Here's Dumars, defended by Thompson. The three from Barnes. The rebound by the Hawks. And here's Tatum. Back to Thompson. Here's Dang. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's O'Neal. And Camby pulls it down. Camby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Black. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
1, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he can't hit the second. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Dumars. Shoots over Walker. And that one's good. Dumars.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Walker. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Dort defending. Barnes goes in and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Tatum.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Rockets. That free throw good from Barnes. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Black. To the inside. And a nice finish on the layup. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Barnes passes to O'Neal. There's the screen by Johnson to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Tatum against Dort. Tatum inside. Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Dort. Back to Daniels. O'Neal with it. Shot clock at 6. Again, Houston. Here's Thompson. Outside Tatum. Back to Thompson. Down low. 6 on the shot clock.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
For Houston, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And he can't get the first one.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And it's tied up with that one. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It's time for the big spin. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Harden's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Outside Hart. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Hield. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Rudy Gobert. At the line, shooting 1.
And that one misses. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Hield. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
That's not on the defense. Hield is just skilled at keeping his eyes on the basket.
Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Hart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harden against Johnson. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Trent.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Outside Johnson. Trent right side. Pulls it. Another one falls for Houston.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Outside Harden. Pass to Noah. Outside Hield. They set the pick. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Hart with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That free throw is good from Thompson. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Houston. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Houston leading by 4. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Mathurin. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Here's Mathurin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Mathurin. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Mathurin.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Both free throws good from Mathurin.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Thompson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Hart passes to Trent. That one goes. Count it. Trent's got 9.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Heel. Thompson passes to Harden. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Mathurin. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
1 minute left in the second period. Now Harden. He's got 11. Let's go with a 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Outside Mathurin. Gobert with a screen on Heel. Inside. Strong finish by Gobert.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Trent against Thompson to the inside. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Noah. Noah, it's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Hart. Gobert with a screen on Stewart. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Hawks trail by 5. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Walker out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Thompson, and it's Camby in at the 5 down low. Walker for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Dort. That one rolls around and rims out. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Hawks. For the tie. That one doesn't drop.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Barnes with it. Now Thompson defending. Barnes passes to O'Neal. Here's Daniels. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands. Thompson
outside. And and he drops it in from the low post. Thompson's got 8 points. Houston in the lead. Barnes passes to O'Neal. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Walker. For the lead. Barnes with the rebound. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Daniels. Walker covering. O'Neal inside. Walker covering. Tatum brings a double team. Dort for 3. Drills it from deep. So Dort's got a second bucket on the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thompson outside. And the shot goes. Thompson's got 10 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Daniels. Dort outside. Here's Daniels. Walker covering. It's intercepted. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Black. Rockets with a rebound. Now here's Barnes. Give him 8. Dort outside. Here's O'Neal. On target from about 13 feet. 10 points for him.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Pass to Tatum. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
O'Neal. He goes up again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
First one falls for him. And the Rockets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's Harden. 14 points for him. Pass to Black. Back to Harden. The kick out to Walker. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Dumars, defended by Harden. Dumars passes to O'Neal. Shoots over Walker. Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Rudy Gobert's checked in for O'Neal. And a change for the Hawks. Stewart's checked in. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Shot clock at 2. It's stolen. Here's Black. Pass to Harden. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Dumars. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Fields checked in for Black.
One shot.
Hawks trail by 7. Outside Harden. Fires from the line. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the layup falls. Dumars has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Three-pointer, Harden. He's off on that one. Houston leading by 9. Pass to Daniels. Launches a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Harden's got 17 points.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Daniels passes to Gobert. Down low. Pass to Daniels. Ooh, stolen by Harden. The 17-footer. Harden missing again. Houston is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Matherin. Here's Daniels. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Harden to the inside. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Harden, the pass to Hield. Harden with it. He's got 17. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Johnson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hawks trail by 8. Now Harden. Back to Hield. Here's Dang. Still without a bucket. Here's Harden. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Love the effort on D, but they know if they can cover Harden too close inside, he'll just make it a foul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Matherin. Up top Johnson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, the Rockets making a switch here.
That's their first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 1, Jalen Johnson.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Hawks trail by 9. Harden with a screen on Trent. Hield from outside. Nails it from 3. Hield's got 5 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Trent. He's got 9. Trent with a screen on Stewart. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Stewart outside. Hield up top. Outside Harden. This one for 3. No good. The Rockets lead by 8. Trent outside. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Harden. Johnson passes to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Johnson a screen on Hield. Here's Trent. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game. Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Harden. The 3. Can't get it to drop.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Johnson. Right side Matherin. There's the screen by Johnson. Matherin finds Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
4th team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Johnson taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And Johnson drops them both. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The three from Thompson.
Can he
count it?
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Huge three to cut it to single digits. They're hoping that energy carries into the fourth quarter here.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Houston leading by 7. They've got Johnson. Barnes is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's O'Neal in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Hart. Tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Tatum with it. Here's Black, covered by Johnson. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Thompson. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And Houston making a change here. Daniels is checked in.
Number 5.
And the Rockets shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Barnes passes to Hart. Here's Daniels. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. Tatum! Money from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hart passes to Daniels. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Black. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Pass to Daniels. And here's O'Neal. Back to Daniels. Beyond the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Here's Black. Now Tatum. Clock at 6. Walker, a screen on Dort. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. the sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Both shots good from the stripe. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Dort outside. Barnes feeling it out a bit. There's the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Black. Thompson outside. Pass to Tatum for three. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Dort, the pass to Daniels. Back to Dort from behind the arc. That one is off. Tatum with some nice D. Hawks trail by 6. Outside Walker. Now here's Tatum. Dort defending. Up top, Thompson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks. Thompson, 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. Here's Daniels. Pass to Dumars. Back to Daniels. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Camby's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now Walker. Dort defending. And the jam by Walker.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Now here's Dort. Barnes with a screen on Walker. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Dumars. Defended by Thompson to win the drought. Atlanta with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Walker finds Thompson. Walker sets a screen. Up top, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. That one's good. This game is all even. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Daniels. Back to Barnes. The three ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Camby's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson passes to Black. Here's Camby. Thompson outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. On the wing, Daniels fires for three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his third assist of the night.
And that's how you guard against a three-point shot. But he rose up with confidence and knocked it down anyway.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
All right, fans. It's touchdown time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Everybody get down. Show us those moves. No thanks.
Hawks trail by 3. Now Tatum. Thompson outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Atlanta. Thompson taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. It's both from the stripe. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Daniels passes to Barnes. Here's Dumars, defended by Thompson, and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. The kick out to Walker to take the lead. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Hawks trail by 3. Left side, Tatum. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Daniels. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Tatum passes to Camby. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Houston leading by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Daniels. And Camby pulls it down. Camby's got 11 rebounds in the game. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
Shooting for Atlanta. Thompson at the line for 1.
That free throw's good from Thompson. Here's Dumars. Pass to Barnes. Here's Daniels. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Thompson at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. The Rockets have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go.
Second personal foul. 16 foul.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Dumars. Barnes with it. Over Tatum. Barnes, it's good. And here's Tatum. Thompson outside. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Tatum. Outside Walker. To tie it up. Rockets with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. Daniels passes to Barnes.
The line for Houston, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Tatum on the drive. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Jason Tatum, 1 shot.
Easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Barnes against Tatum.
At sandali lang, huwag ka munang magsalita. Ba't ko hahayaang di ikaw ay mawala. Nagtatanong sa'yo kung pwede pa ba tayo.
Senado, nagulat din ako nung malaman na hindi lang pala ako
yun ang hinayang nung nag-away tayo na nagtuluyan. Sayakan at tampo
at sandali. Huwag ka munang magsalita, hindi ko hahayaan lahat ito ay mawala.
Ang iisip ko kung pwede pa ba tayo.
At may sarap na paulit-ulit lang ang nangyayari. Paikot-ikot tayo,
Parang bote at nasanay ka na ba doon? Alimutan ang aking mga tanong.
at kung di malinaw, pwede bang wag kang sumigaw? Hindi ko hahayaan lahat ito ay
Barnes in the post. Tatum with some nice D. To take the lead. Ooh, offline! And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
nagtatanong sa'yo kung pwede pa ba tayo. At sandali lang, huwag ka munang magsalita, hindi ko hahayaan lahat ito ay mawala. At sandali lang, huwag ka munang magsalita, ba't ko hahayaang pati ikaw ay mawala. Nagtatanong sa'yo kung pwede pa ba tayo.
Ang kaayuhan, kinahanlang alagaan. Aron mo lambo. Hinumdumini.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Now here's Tatum, the three, and buries it from deep. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Here's Dumars. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Amin Thompson.